Don't
Okay.
bring it up. Don't make us.
What?
Next question. Over me.
What?
He picked someone over me. I'm never
You're
gonna be.
beautiful. You're beautiful.
I'm never gonna be good enough.
I'm never gonna be good enough.
And I'd rather God take me today
You're
than any
beautiful.
other day. She's gonna be
You're
good enough.
beautiful.
So I had a date scheduled for tonight. The guy was gonna come here and cook dinner with me. It's hard for me to eat out, so easier to eat at home. Anyways, he no call, no showed. I've been waiting for hours, but I cleaned my apartment and it looks really cute. So
I've been telling you guys, Exhibit A on full display, women want what they can't have. Notice how the guy said, "You're beautiful." And she said in return, "But I'm never going to be good enough." Now it looked like she was kind of intoxicated, but when an individual is drunk, they tell the truth. They spill the beans. Now, guys gotta understand, your validation, your attention is currency to women. When you give them that stamp of approval and say, "Hey, we're together, you're my woman," it makes her so happy because that's what women want in life. Now it has to be from a guy that they really want to be with, and that's where the trouble comes in that with modern women. They want guys that don't want them because those guys usually have options. Those guys usually are smashing other women, and these women like, man, I gotta be the number one woman. And if they can't, these women will lose their mind. They will pull their hair out. And here's the thing. These women would never have to be single. They got all types of dudes in their inbox. They got dudes on social media. They got the dating apps. They got dudes that's hollering at them and shooting their shot. But these women want a specific type of guy. And that guy, 99 times out of 100, does not want them, which makes him so scarce. When you guys understand this, you won't be just giving women all this time, all this attention. You won't just say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be together. We're in a relationship." You will make these women earn it. Now you see what a woman does when she can't get a man's approval, when she can't get his validation. She will chase him, she will cry, she will lose her mind. And yeah, she's a cute girl, right? But here's the thing. It doesn't matter about being cute or pretty or attractive. When a man who is high value, who loves himself, who puts himself first, who's going somewhere in life, he's gonna look past all that beauty stuff. Yes, there has to be attraction. She has to, be good looking, but the thing about it is, that's like secondary. Once he looks at you up and down, okay, cool. So what else do you have to bring me? What else can you bring to the table? What am I getting from actually entertaining you? What am I getting? And most of these women, they don't have any sort of relationship skill set. They don't have any good qualities about them. They're just pretty. They're just beautiful. They're just attractive. And that's not going to pay the bills. And men who actually can get women like that on a consistent basis, they're going to literally ask the question, okay, all right, this girl, she got a nice butt. She got a nice rack. She look pretty good. Look decent. But I can get a lot of those other women. It's like going to McDonald's drive-thru and just, putting in your order or talking to a woman and boom. And these women want to be the top chick. Let's be honest. Why do you think there's so many single mothers? Yes, because a lot of these chicks are promiscuous, but these women are hooking up and having sex with a certain type of guy. And they're like, okay, you know what? If I get pregnant by this dude, then he's going to drop all his girls for me. Or if I'm his side chick and if I endure all the pain and the drama and him cheating on me, then eventually he's going to choose me. But it rarely, if ever, happens. Listen, there's so many good quality men out here, but those men don't necessarily pass the looks test for women, or they don't pass the swag or the charisma test, so they're automatically thrown out the window. And these women are just, getting rid of quality men. Matter of fact, I'm going to be honest. Most men are invisible to women. And it's just facts. Because these women have a specific dude in mind. He's a certain height. He has a certain, personality. He has social status. And if these women can't get that guy, they will wait around for years. And here's the thing, if they can't get him, they're like, you know what, I've been waiting around for a while. Let me just go get a nice guy. And the nice, good man that they really want, They don't really desire those men, right? So those guys are like, okay, these women see him as a consolation prize, but as soon as that dude that she's crying over hits her up out of the blue, or she sees him out with another girl, or she sees him somewhere else, she's gonna be like, oh man, she's gonna, get wet. She's gonna go crazy because she wanted that guy all along. Rejecting a woman is extremely powerful because think about it. These women have never, if ever, been rejected before. Why do you think they're crying like kids? It's like a kid in a candy shop. You tell your son or daughter, you're like, hey, we're not getting that. And your kid is used to getting things, basically anytime they want. But when you tell them no that one time, they start to cry. Even the chick, the blonde-haired chick that had the dude to come over, he basically had it on a silver platter. He could have easily smashed. But that dude that she told to come over to her little apartment had options. And guess what? She's crying. She's confused. She's, This is what happens when you, number one, put yourself first. You love yourself. Because that's what it comes down to. And not simping. And number two, you have options. You have to have things that are greater than women in your life. Because that's what's going to cause them to chase you. And by all means, stop giving away your validation, guys. Listen, yeah, she's cute with the help of makeup, but she has way more flaws than you. All these women do. Listen, most of them are antidepressants. They have a lot of different things going on. On top of that, most women are boring because they never have to really cultivate any skills, any sort of traits to get a man. So they just rely on their looks. And after the looks, it's like, that's it. This is why, a big reason why a lot of these women are single, because they don't know how to keep a man. Guys, look at these women. They're desperate. Even a chick that's trying to kiss the guy. Listen, when a camera is on, and I said this before in a previous video, women want to do something to be in that photo, in that picture, because they're like, man, this is my one shiny moment. This is my time to be, filmed and listen. This lights, camera, action. Rejection is powerful. And when you know how to use that to your advantage, you'll be like, man, these chicks ain't worth my time. I mean, what is she bringing me? Okay, take away sex and take away, that's pretty much it, and her looks. That's got to get old. I always said this, and I'll say it again. Sex and a woman's looks don't pay the bills. Unless she's going on a corner or something like that. But that's not gonna help a man. So all these women are getting rejected left and right. Trust me. They want a certain dude, and it's always this top 10% guy, and they can't get him, and they're just miserable, and they're trying to figure out a way, how can I use my box? How can I use my image and my looks to lure this man? And instead of saying, you know what does this man want? What is his requirements? What type of things does he like? What type of woman does he like? And becoming that woman, molding yourself to be his ideal partner. But these women, they don't want to do that. They just want to just give you some box or look pretty, and then they think that's the end all be all. These women are miserable out here. Trust me. Now, they might not be thirsting for you, but they're thirsting for some guy. And see, men, we can pretty much go across the board. Some dudes like thicker chicks, some dudes like slimmer chicks, some dudes like white chicks, black chicks, Asian, Hispanic, Indian. So most guys are like, you know what? As long as she's kind of cute, she can be an average looking girl, and she gives me, peace, she's cooperative, she's kind, then that's it. Women, they got a whole bunch of different requirements. This is why they have all these crazy expectations and standards, because they can get a lot of sex. They can get a lot of pipe, but can they get that one high value guy that they really want? That top tier man. Most of them, they can have sex with that guy. Trust me. They can hook up with that dude, but can they get an actual serious relationship from him? More often than not, no. Right? So these women, trust me, they're losing. They just don't want you to know this. Now, thanks to social media, you can actually see for your own eyes that, man, these chicks is getting desperate. They getting rejected left and right and up and down. Yeah. So women don't necessarily have it good when it comes to dating and mating. Yeah, they have it. It's easy for them to have sex. But trust me, if you talk to a woman, most of them don't want to be out there having hot girl summers in the field, hooking up with dudes, getting pumped up. Most of them don't want that. Where the validation comes in that is when they're able to get a guy that they really want to commit to them. give his time, his resources, his energy, his emotions. Do you know how hard that is? That's way harder than just getting sex. Trust me, if you talk to enough women, guys, you'll get some sex, right? Now, it might not be the woman you really want, but you'll get it. And these women, they're like, man, this one guy, how can I get him to commit to me? And it's sad because these chicks are getting rejected. They're depressed. They're crying themselves to sleep at night, just like you see those women.